Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games. And you know, Earth is great. It's reliable, it's always there for you, it's beautiful, but sometimes you just want to explore. You want to meet other planets and you want to see what they got. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this game. Final Upgrade. I am currently playing a beta of this game and the game comes out in early access on 15th of September. Now let's start a brand new game. We're going to be building ships, we're going to be harvesting resources on planet and all sorts of good stuff like that. We're not going to be playing with the tutorial because I played it myself, so I'm going to tell you how to do it. And we start on Earth and we're going to move all over the world. So first of all, let me show you the big map. So we're right here next to Earth and we have marked this as our territory. This is going to be important because if you don't claim areas as your territory, you can't build stuff there. Now, because Earth is a colonizable planet, it has some sort of things that it would like. And what we do in this game is we build ships and stations and we provide resources to different planets. So Earth would like iron. So first thing we gotta do is we gotta go into our tech tree and figure out how we can get iron. So first of all, we already know how to mine iron ore, but then we need to turn the iron ore into iron. So for that, we're gonna unlock iron extraction and we're gonna build a station over here. And I call it Donald's Iron Empire. Donald's one of my patrons. Thank you so much for supporting me. If you'd also like to have your name in the game, you can check out my Patreon. There'll be a link for it in the description. Now we've got these ships that just kind of show off ships from Earth and they're going to help us build this station. You can actually see these beautiful robots moving around and slowly starting to build it, which I think is very, very cool. Now, while they're doing that, there are going to be a couple other things we need. So this station, what it does is it turns iron ore into iron. But for that, we first need the iron ore. In order to get iron ore, we need to build a ship that's going to mine it. So we're going to press U for blueprints. And we're going to search here for a mining blueprint, which is this one over here. And we're going to build it somewhere here. So we're going to build it here. This is going to be Donald's mining ship. Number 1. It's going to cost us 5,000 energy credits and we've got it over here. So once these ships are done with building the station, I'm going to put on the fastest speed. They're going to start building the mining ship. Now, in order for any of these to work, they're going to need energy. At the start of the game, we have been given some energy over here that we can kind of place on our ships, but we're also going to need a ship that will sort of bring us energy. So for that, we're going to build an energy carrier, just this thing over here. I'm going to build it, I'm going to place it over here, and I'm going to call it Zemcat's Solar Energy. Zemcat is another one of my patrons. Place it over here, and what this ship does is going to go around and grab energy, and then it's going to give it to the stations and to the other ships to make sure that they can work as much as they want. Now, the Earth wants iron, but there might be some other planets that want something. So in order to get them to want stuff, the way it works is that you go to the main map and you go to different sectors, for example to Mars, and you claim that area as yourself. Now then it will take some time, but eventually a colony will be built on Mars and then the colony will tell you what you want. Really important part of the game is that the fact that Earth wants iron is temporary. Eventually they will want something else. So you want to make sure that you're always sort of upgrading and making the stuff that they want, because eventually they'll say, you know what, I don't want iron anymore, maybe I want oil now. And you gotta be like, okay, well, I gotta find a way to get you oil and things like that. But right now we gotta wait for the station to get finished. I gotta say, I really love like the graphics, how the robots move around. We're at the fastest speed, so you cannot enjoy it as much, but I want to kind of move through in the game, so that's why we're having it on such a high speed. Now you can see that it's out of energy, so that's why it's actually not building anything. And this is very nicely sort of created, as in when the iron ore comes, you're actually going to see how it moves here through this factory into the extractors, and then from here the finished iron is going to go on the bottom. So it's actually very nicely detailed, which I like quite a lot. So that's very, very cool. Okay, we're almost done with the station. We're going to start building our ships. Building the ships is a lot faster, which is really, really good. So they're going to start moving around. They're going to move here and they're going to start building my mining ship. Right, so they're going to go into that, they're going to build it. You can see here. So in the mining ship, first of all, you have space for batteries. Then you have these sort of like a sleeping habitat, which is essentially a recharging station for your bots. And then here you have a place for the iron ore to be placed in. So once that's done, we're going to put some energy into it. We're going to fill it up with energy to make sure it has enough energy so that it can move around and do things. In the meantime, we're going to start working on the energy carrier. So let's slow down the time, and we're going to tell this thing to go, sorry, not local jump. We're going to tell it to jump to a different sector, to Venus. So now, okay, now we're at Venus, and we can claim this area, which is going to cost us 1,000 energy. Oh, that we don't have. Okay, my mistake. Did I not drag the energy into it? Okay, let's jump back then. Back to Earth. I thought I put the energy into it. Apparently I didn't do it properly. Oh, maybe it needed to fly away to get the energy. Okay, so it's going to come back with the energy very soon. And then we can send it back to Venus. But that's alright, we gotta wait for that. Now, there's one more ship we're going to need in order to properly send the iron to Earth, and that's a trading ship. So we're going to build that right now. I'm going to set up for trading ship number 1, which is going to be this one. We'll build it, and we'll call it Robert's Trading Ship. Let's go. And this is going to be moving the finished, essentially, resources like the iron to the other, to Earth. Now, at this point, our mining ship is filled with energy, so now we can do what we want to do. So we can jump to Venus. This is what we're gonna do. And now here we can claim the sector. Now, because Venus is not a colonizable planet, they will not have any demands and things like that, but we can use these deposits that they've got here. So we can see that they have iron ore. It's only a 2 stars, so it's not the best, but it's something. So we're gonna create a route. We could, first of all, we could just tell them to mine it. Sorry, let me go. We could just tell them to mine it like manually if you were on an asteroid and things like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to build a route. So we're going to click here on the F to go to routes, and then on iron ore. And then we're going to say, hey, bring the iron ore from Venus to Earth. Okay? And then we're going to grab this ship and we're going to auto-assign it to mining ore route. So it's going to start mining ore over here. You're going to be actually able to see... Okay, no. Never mind, we'll see it later. You're actually going to be able to see how it kind of gets the iron into the ship, and then more importantly how it moves the iron ore here into the station as soon as it kind of flies over here. So we're going to see that very, very soon. Almost done with our energy carrier, which is very, very good. Almost done with that. Okay, yeah, now. Ah, it disappeared already. Okay. Disappeared, never mind. Now we need to set this ship as an energy carrier, so it's going to move around, gain the energy, and then bring it to our station and things like that. And now we need to wait for the mining ship to come again because it disappeared way too fast on me. I wanted to show it off to you so that you can see how it looks. Is it here yet? Not yet. But my energy ship is here and has a lot of energy, and it's going to be moving it here to our station, which is very, very nice. Now we do actually have some iron ore here already, so we can see how it moves around. It goes into the extractors, and then these extractors forms these iron cubes, which will then be moved into this conveyor belt and down here. Now, once my trading ship is built, we also need to create a trading route that will take this iron and give it to Earth. So we're going to do it right now. I'm going to place a route for iron from Earth to Earth, essentially. And once the ship is built, we're going to assign it to go on automatic trading routes. Now here you can see how the iron disappears from the ship and is moved here into the station again. Now, we do have our energy carrier somewhere here. We're going to tell it to jump to Mars because we want to establish a colony on Mars, and it takes a while before the colony is established. So first of all, we need to pay 1,000 energy to claim this. And you can see on the bottom that says colonization started. I'll set this back to energy carrier. And once the colonization is finished, Mars will give us our orders like what they want next. We can also see that the iron ore here is on the 3rd level, so it's actually better than the one on Venus. So I'm going to go to my iron ore trade routes, and I'm going to actually remove this trade route. I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to create a new one that goes from Mars to Earth because it's actually more beneficial for us. So now actually not yet. now the mining ship is going to be moving to Mars instead of to Venus to gain more iron. Now we need to set this ship to trading routes. So what it's going to do is going to grab any of the finished iron and give it to Earth. So you can see it's grabbing the iron right now, and then it's going to be moving to Earth. Now what's really important is that once you finish the Earth's order, they will want something else. So you need to make sure that you have like leftover research points. You don't like waste them too soon, because you don't know what they want. And if you don't have anyone wanting the thing that you're making, you can't sell it. Or at least I haven't figured out how you can sell it. It's a suggestion, by the way, for the developer in case he's watching this, that it would be nice if we could sell leftovers, even for like very bad prices, just because like if you end up like, you know, I already have this station, so even if no one wants iron, I kind of want to get rid of it somehow, so maybe I could sell it at a super bad price, just like a suggestion maybe. Now let's check whether Mars still doesn't want anything, it's not ready. But we can keep jumping around with our energy carrier. We can jump to the asteroid, for example, and claim these additional sectors so that we can find new planet deposits. And just kind of discover what else we could find in this area. So I'm going to jump to Jupiter now. Let's jump to Jupiter. And then we're going to try to claim Jupiter as well. Nothing that's apparently mineable here. So let's then jump to Saturn. We've got anything there? Oh, did someone run out of energy? Ooh, Donald's mining ship. Okay, so you're gonna go back to being the energy carrier. Actually, we're gonna tell you to jump to Earth first, and then we're gonna tell you to go back to being the energy carrier. I need you to give energy to other ships. So go back to being energy carrier, please. And go handle other ships. Is it doing that? Is it handling other ships? Where's my mining ship? That's my question. Oh yeah, it's already on Mars. Okay, good. It's flying around, grabbing all the stuff. Now Mars still does not have anything it wants, so we're gonna have to speed up the time a little bit. Now I do have one upgrade point, so I could go into the tech tree and try to get something, but the thing is I don't know what I want yet, because I don't know what Earth or Mars will want. That's why it's important to wait out. So let's kind of speed up the time. We could fly around again with this energy carrier, but I think it should be any time that the Mars, yeah, 1 minute and 25 seconds before it's colonized. So yeah, you know what, let's jump to Saturn. We can claim it, it's fine. Claim it right now. Claim 6 out of 6 sectors. Nice. And then we'll fly back to Earth. Not sure if I clicked that properly. I don't think I did that. I need to set this thing back to being an energy carrier. Just because if you forget to do that, it's just gonna stay there. We don't want that. 1 more second. Now. Okay, so this one's iron as well. So I can create a new trading route where I'm saying also that I want to bring the iron from this to also Mars. Now, we could build another mining ship actually, because we can see that a lot of these are waiting. They don't have enough iron ore waiting. So I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to build a new mining ship. Let's go. Call it just like miner, doesn't matter. It's not the super fancy ship, it's just another one. And I think very soon, they only need 50 more iron before they have like new requirements. Kind of want to see what they'll want next. Got the upgrade pawns, but I don't want to use them up too soon. Right. As soon as this is done, we're going to set it up to our mining routes, which are going to be the same as what we've set up so far, but that's okay. Let's go to Autologic, set to mining ore routes. We could also have additional... Okay. Earth now wants water. How do we get water? Let's go to our research 3. Okay. I think... Oil harvest, water harvest. We already have water harvest. So all we actually need for this, coolant from water, technology to refine water into coolant. Interesting. So we actually don't need anything for this. That's interesting. So all we need to do is we need to build a new ship not a mining ship, but a liquid carrier ship. So let's do that. This is going to be called... No, that's not what I meant to do. No. I did that wrong. Revert. Nope. Stop it. Liquid carrier. This is we're going to build it, and we're going to call this Arcus's Water Delight. Apparently that's how you call a water gathering ship. Ooh, and okay, and now Mars wants iron ingot. So we can do that. We can go to our tech tree and we can learn how to do iron ingot. So we can click on this over here and we're going to build a station. You can only have one station per location, so we have to go to Mars. Or we could also go to Venus, but we're going to do it in Mars. And we're going to go back to our tech tree and we're going to build our station over here. It's going to be called, we said everything about iron is Donald, so Donald's iron ingot. Build it over here. And then we're going to create a new trading route, for iron ingot. Okay, we actually don't have the station yet built, so we can't do it just yet. That's okay, that's okay. But we do need a trading route for the water. Wait, do we actually know where we can get water? I don't know if I know where to get water from. If I click on water... Yeah, I don't know where I can get water, so we're gonna have to grab my energy ship. Where's my energy ship? No. Here? Just fly away. Just fly away. Yeah. You. Jump to there. I need to see if I need to find a place that has like good resources. Okay, so this actually belongs to a different station. So we can't really claim this area. So instead we're gonna jump to here maybe? So let's jump to one of these. Come on, jump. And we're gonna claim this. Costs us 10,000. Nothing there though. We'll have to keep moving, which is a bit irritating. I really need to find a source of water somewhere. Anywhere, please. Give me my water. Yes, water. Great. Claim this. Perfect. Go back to being energy carrier. Now, we can set up a route for water from here to there. It's a pretty big distance, but that's what we've got. And now we can go back to Earth and we can tell to this liquid carrier, hey, go and harvest liquid routes. And we can actually follow it. We can jump back to here because we know that that's where the ship is going to go. It was here, right? And we should see, yeah, it's here now. It should start grabbing. Okay, it already teleported out. That was fairly quick. Okay. But it's gonna be here soon. It's gonna bring the water here. Where does it give the water though? That's an interesting question. I think we're gonna need a trade route first. No. Does it automatically sell the water? That's my question. Because the thing that has the water, right? It's a mining ship, not a trading ship. So I guess my question is, once it gets the water, what does it do with it? This is bringing the iron. That's kind of... That's interesting. I'm not sure about this part. Because... Okay, the water ship came... Yeah, and it finished the order. Okay, so the mining ship can do it itself. That's pretty cool. I wasn't sure like if I needed like an extra trading ship, but it worked out pretty well. Now, are we done here? We are still not done with the station. Until we're done with the station, we cannot set up a new route where we would bring the iron ingot to Mars and the iron to this station. So we can't do that just yet. But we are going to need a trading ship for that, so we might as well build one. Trading ship. You could also, by the way, like create a new ship if you wanted to. and then you could like give different parts to it and you can kind of build it yourself, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to stick to the blueprints. So let's get a trading ship number 1, build it. This is going to be a trading ship. This is going to be Robert's trading iron ingot ship. Super long name. And hopefully we'll be done with this soon. And because we have more colonies, we can now get more ships because we got 2 colonies. So we can have up to 6 ships that are going to help us kind of build stuff around, which is really useful. It's going to help us now. Have I set up the trading route for the iron ingot? No, I can't because the station is not finished. And the trading route for the iron to here? Not yet because the demand is not set up yet. Okay, okay. We'll do it in a moment. We still need to wait on this station, but we can jump back to Earth because Earth is a bit more exciting. There's more stuff happening here. Yeah, you can see that all of this is filled up with iron. There's nothing we can do with it. So, yeah. Gotta wait for that. Come on, finish it for me. Finish it. Look at these robots. I love that in this game, that's so cool. That is very, very cool. You've got a lot more upgrade points. Another thing you can do is you can just like upgrade something that you already researched, like the iron extraction. This will increase the time it takes to produce it, decrease the time it takes to produce it, and increase your profit per minute. So if I upgrade this, now we're going to make iron a little bit faster. So that's going to be a bit better for us. But right now we're stuck with iron production because we don't have this, but very soon. I want to create my routes. Alright, so now we can create a route from iron from here to there. Oh, and Earth, because we finished the water, Earth actually wants iron now as well, so that's going to be interesting. So we've got 2 routes for iron. And now we're also going to create a new route for the iron ingot from Mars to Mars. So our trading ships are going to do that. They're going to carry all the stuff around. They're going to carry the iron. Yeah, I can see it took the iron and brought it over here. And then here in the factory, we can see that the iron is going to move into the extractors. And here at the bottom, we've got the iron ingot, which is going to be then grabbed by another trading ship. I think it's really, really cool. I like this game quite a bit. You can also click here to see like different production schemes that are available, like turning iron into iron ingot and then what you can do with iron ingot and things like that. I think later on I'm going to be able to build like pretty amazing, you know, really complex chain production. Like you've got iron ore from Venus to iron on Earth to iron ingot on Mars and then to many, many future things. So that's going to be really, really cool, I think. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, run on the comments, and you can click on the right to watch some other games related to either trading or space. I'll see you there. Bye bye!